I'm Sydney, welcome back to my Flock and Squawk. Today we are trying a variety of snacks. A few of them are limited edition for the summertime or just currently. Some of them are staple products that have been around a little bit. We are just going to be trying them. So first off, I'm going to be starting with the sweet. Film on another day, the savory. First off, we are going to try some limited edition Franz donuts. These are berry flavored. They look like they're old-fashioned donut, but they're pink, have little speckles, and what really drew my attention is the camel looks like the animal cookie, the white with polka dots from Mother's. This is a limited edition flavor, so I don't know how long it will be around, but berry donuts doesn't sound bad at all. So I'm just going to open it up and we will see. So, give you a little close-up. They look pretty good. They got that sugary, glistening coating. They look really good. Like, they don't look overly artificial in terms of a berry donut that's pink. But this is what it looks like. It smells like a mix of the normal old-fashioned style donut. So that's super sweet, but also kind of a little fruity, not fruity like the cereals, like it doesn't have like a Fruit Loop scent, but sort of a nondescript fruitiness. So it's even more pink on the inside. But it's slightly underwhelming. Just a plain glazed original donut, but like a slight extra little bit in the back of your throat. Like it has a tiny bit of a tang. Like there's no distinct berry that you can taste. It's sort of just a almost generic sweetness that is vaguely berry. So overall not bad. I'd say it's probably like a 6 out of 10. Nothing spectacular, but if you like old-fashioned donuts, you'll probably like this berry take on it. If you see it, consider it. So next, I've been seeing these all over the internet, or at least things like it, but these are mini cones. So it's just like an ice cream cone with some chocolate truffle type fudge inside, and I've seen a lot of people raving about them. There are also adult variants of them where they have cannabis infused, but these are just regular standard ones. They are 70 calories, and this one is all a cappella themed based on its name. It basically on the back says, oh yum, one bite and you'll be singing a cappella. So let's give these a go. It feels like they're individually wrapped inside. Oh yeah, they are. It's kind of a waste on packaging, but I guess since they are one cone per serving, maybe they're trying to keep you mindful. It literally just looks like a little ice cream sugar cone filled with chocolate. So let's give it a go. So the cone part is truly just what you expect for like a sugar cone. Crisp, sweet, a little bit nondescript, not really much to it. And then the chocolate is nice and sweet. It isn't as firm as a Hershey's Kiss, but not as soft as what you think of for like a fudge. It's kind of in between, but it is very good. I'm not sure that it's the price good, because I feel like you could easily dupe these or make these. There might be lower priced versions, but these were kind of spendy at the grocery store that I go to. But still good. There's like only 6 of these in this package, so it really messes with the price to product ratio. Next thing we are trying is not one particular product necessarily, but it has to do with good old Oreos. So it's a trend on social media that people are dunking Oreos in orange juice. I don't know if it like originates from something specific, like a pregnancy craving that people have been sharing, or where it originates from. I saw it on the Grumps. So I got some Oreos, I got some orange juice. Let's give it a go. It's basically you dunk your Oreo into orange juice instead of milk. And on the Grumps, they didn't find it offensive at all. So I've just got my glass of orange juice. And we just dunk. It's really non-offensive. It almost like you get a tiny bit of sour and then it's just your Oreo. I wonder if soaking it longer would change that, but it truly was just like you had a drink of orange juice and then you were eating Oreos. Not really that much imparted upon the Oreo, but soaked it a bit longer. Yeah, I don't know about that one. It doesn't feel like the Oreo is taking on much of the orange juice, but it was definitely something non-offensive. I don't see why you would want to necessarily. For me, it's not really doing much. So this is where I'm going to end things off for me in this moment, but up next you will see the savory snacks. Wapa! And I'm back, and we are going to be trying some chips. So first off, we are going to try some Kettle brand crinkle cut dill pickle chips. So I have had dill pickle chips once before, not very many, and I do love the Kettle brand. I don't really see it that often in stores where I am, but my favorite flavor is the New York cheddar. We had it all the time growing up as a kid. Whenever I would see that, I would pick the New York cheddar. My next favorite one that we get sometimes, I see it in stores more often, is the jalapeno ones. Super good. But dill pickle is a flavor that I think will be interesting. So here's what the inside of the bag looks like. They are thicker than the normal Kettle ones because they're crinkle. But I'm curious. I'm not the biggest fan of dill pickles necessarily. I'm more of a sweet and spicy pickle, but I do like them. So let's give it a go. It has a great texture, the crunch is nice, the waves like allow you to get the different texture, but also it like adds little pockets of flavor. And these aren't overwhelmingly dill pickle. They have that flavor, obviously, it is very like dill pickle, but at the same time it's not overwhelming, like it's not punching you in the face. But these are out of Salem, Oregon, I believe. Salem, Oregon. So Pacific Northwest chips, they're really good. I think are a solid 8 out of 10. Like not too overwhelming. Maybe if I ate a ton, but just having a couple chips, it's really good. Next is a Lay's limited edition summer flavor, which is a Cuban sandwich. I don't know exactly what a Cuban sandwich is, but looking at the picture, it looks like roast beef, cheese. I'm thinking ham, Swiss, and pickles, and it looks like it's, oh, and mustard. I'm getting cues off camera from a sandwich expert, but it says bold, crispy, savory, tasty, and it shows the pickles as the main highlight there, and then down to the sandwich. So I'm interested to see how it translates. It's a limited summer flavor, so. It does not smell like dill pickle, even though pickle is like the top imagery that they're showing. They are very intact in this bag. Wavy chip again. They almost smell sweet. Way sweeter than I was anticipating smelling. Maybe that's because of them trying to go for the ham. Alright. I'm getting the ham. Not really getting pickle necessarily, but I'm getting that sort of bready, almost ciabatta, and the mustard does come through, but it is subtle enough. Slightly odd having a chip that tastes so much like ham. Honestly, the pickles being so prominent on the packaging almost had me thinking that it would be another pickle flavor, more so than the actual sandwich. It does come through of that sort of meatiness, like amazingly so. And you do get a little bit of Swiss when you know you're looking for it, and it says Swiss cheese on the ingredients, but just right out of the bag, it was mostly like that savory lunch meat-esque flavor. So definitely hits home on the sandwich portion. Not sure how well I could eat a whole bag of those. There are other chips that I like more, that's for sure, but I still wouldn't avoid them. I might purchase them again, but it's more likely that I would just eat them if someone else offered them to me. And this last item, the piece de resistance, part of the reason we are making this video is because we found Pickle Salsa. Kind of a pickle heavy end to this video, but look at that guy. He's chilling. It's Grillo's Pickle de Gallo, a pickle salsa, and it's cucumbers in brine with yellow onion and red bell pepper and garlic. So I have a little cup that I'm going to be putting it in, and then I have some plain Ruffles potato chips. I'm kind of like, the comparison to relish is there, but it definitely looks more loose, more liquidy. After some technical difficulties, it is open. I got it all over the tablecloth, but I'm going to just scoop some into a little cup to try. It's a very fine chop. Finer than a slap chop, not as fine as food processor. So there are definite pickle chunks. But here we go. I've got just a plain Ruffles potato chip. No fancy flavor, no low salt, just normal potato chip. Let's give it a go. I think I like it better than their normal pickles that I've tried. It has a good ratio, not overwhelmingly dill, but definitely dill pickle. The texture, it's not super crisp like biting into a pickle spear because it's so chopped up, but it's not just mush. It goes well with the chip, which adds a little extra salt. I don't know if I would purchase it again. I think that this is definitely like something nice for a party, or if you really like pickles or know someone who really likes pickles. But for me, just as someone who is not the world's biggest fan of dill pickles, a solid like 7 or 8 out of 10, but not a 7 or 8 that I'd buy again for myself. But it is really good. I will definitely help finish this container. Salsas in general are very low calorie because it is primarily tomato. A serving of this is 5 calories. Kind of hard to beat if you want a very low calorie dip salsa to go with your chips for the summer barbecues. A good option for those who are interested. That's all for now. Thank you for watching this taste test. I hope you flock and squawk again with me sometime. Did you like this video? Have you tried these products? Let me know what you like or didn't like down below. And thank you so much for watching. Bye!